Hi everyone, today I'm going to be teaching you how to fold an origami basket. This is a traditional model, and it actually uses 2 sheets of paper, so it'll be 2 squares. I'll be using 6-inch kami, and that'll come out this size. But 1 sheet is for the handle up here, and the other is for the basket down here. And we'll take 1 square, and then we're going to start with the colored side down. And then valley fold in half vertically and horizontally. Take this edge over to meet this edge here. Line those up and crease. And then unfold. Now bring this edge down to meet this edge. And crease. And now we'll take this edge over here and we'll bring that down to meet this crease right in the middle. And crease. Then turn the whole model over, right to left. Then do the same thing on this side, so bring this edge down to the center crease. And crease. And now we're going to take this pocket right here, if you see that. You'll just open that pocket up and flatten the whole model out. And now you have a preliminary base or a square base. And now make sure that all of these, that the opening is facing downwards, so all the points should be pointing at you. And then take just 1 flap, bring this point up to the top here, and crease. Then take that same point, bring it back down. We'll bring it down to the center here, but fold just before the center. So don't go all the way down. That'll help in a later step. Take it there and crease. It should look like this. And then turn the model over and do the same thing. So just take 1 flap and fold it up to the top. And then bring that same point back down just before the center and crease. It'll look like this, and set that aside for now. Then we'll start working on the handle. Again, start with the colored side down and fold the model in half. And then open that back up. And now we're going to make a valley fold right here, so we'll bring this edge over to meet that center crease. Line it up and crease. Then we'll do the same thing over here. So bring this edge over to the center. And crease. Now we'll do the same thing again. We'll take this edge, fold it to that center crease. You'll want to take your fingers and kind of hold this top layer in place while you do that so it doesn't slide around. And then as you're folding, you can move your fingers out of the way. Should look like that. And then do the same thing on the other side. Now take the whole thing and fold it in half. And crease firmly. Make sure all of those are nice and tight. Then we'll fold that whole thing in half. You'll bring this down to meet this, these 2 edges. And then crease lightly. We don't need to crease all the way through because we'll actually be unfolding that later. And now bring the other sheet back over. You're going to take the handle and you're going to slide it down on the top here. It's going to go underneath this flap. Then you'll bring it down so that this crease is resting on these top 2 points up here. And then you're going to fold this line up to lie along this line. You're going to fold, make sure you fold all the way through the handle as well. It does get a little thick. Crease all the way through and it should look like that. Then turn the model over and make sure that handle goes underneath this flap. And then fold that line up to this line, just like on the other side. It should look like this. And this is why we didn't fold that corner all the way up to the middle before. It'll poke out the top here a little bit. It's all right if it does. But it should look like that. And then we're going to take the point over on this side. We're going to be folding that point into the center right here. So from here it'll be a mountain fold about right there. So we need to fold it like this, just kind of stick it in there a little bit, and then if you look inside, you'll want to make sure it lines up right in the center. And then crease it. So when you're looking at it like this, that line should be close to perfectly vertical. Then we'll do the same thing on this side. So you'll just open that up, fold that into the center, and crease. Now turn the whole model over and do the same thing on this side. Fold that into the center, crease. Same thing over here. And crease. So it should look like this. Then we're going to take these flaps and we'll be folding them down. So it's easiest if you open up just a little bit and fold that all the way down so these 2 points meet at the bottom here. And close it back up. Do the same thing with this flap. Fold that all the way down. They should meet up at the bottom. Close it back up. And now we're going to be making the model three-dimensional. So you'll open this pocket up where the basket is. And you'll just kind of press on the sides here. Just opening everything out to make it into a little box. And you can kind of push down here. Just work from both sides. Have your fingers inside the box here while you're pushing down from this side. Then you'll want to crease these lightly. You can crease them hard if you'd like to, but usually if you just do it lightly, it looks a little softer and almost round. It looks good like that. So that's what you're going for. And then these flaps, we're going to take them and fold them inside here. It's easiest if you flatten this handle out first, so we'll be undoing this crease in the middle. If you kind of rub it out with your finger there, try to round it out a little bit. Then we'll have room to slide these flaps in. So we'll be reversing this crease that's right along here. We'll fold that inside, just like that. And then if you hold this in place with one of your fingers here, and then come to the other side and try to reinforce these folds enough to go through both layers. And that should hold in place a little bit. Then we'll do the same thing on this side. So turn that around and just reverse this crease. And hold that in place and reinforce it from this side. And there you have it. That's this nice little basket. If you'll make with a purple color like this, it looks kind of like an Easter basket. You can put in little chocolate eggs if you'd like to. You can put whatever you want in there, but we are all done.